What? Oh no, where's the game? One moment, please. One moment. Is this the right one? Nope, that's not the right one. Nope, that's not the right one either. Where is my game? Give me a moment, please. Oh wait, here it is. Oh, literally the first thing I looked at, I was just looking at the wrong menu. Welcome to Timberborn. I'm gonna do a quick audio check before we get started. Timberborn. I'm gonna do a quick audio check. All right, everything sounds kosher on my end. Welcome back. We've come back once again to Timberborn, primarily because a new update came out, so I'm excited to actually try this out. As you can see over here, it's gonna be really tiny because especially because my head's in the way. But we have zip lines in 2 ways, as well as updated power shafts, tunnels, 3-dimensional terrains, and what else? Modeling tweaks, map reworks, and more. Okay, cool. Also, we're gonna be playing with the Iron Teeth. Let's see, defectors of the traditional timber way, they mastered iron and science to build advanced machinery. They advance progress through ingenuity, efficiency, and what is that? Disregard the environment. Their motto: work hard, work hard. Yes, we're gonna be working them to the bone. Let's see. Do I remember what I was even gonna play? There's some new maps. I think I know they updated some of the stuff. This is I think the map I want to play. But I'm just gonna look at some of these other ones. That's the first map we did, diorama. It's been a hot minute, so I might actually end up doing easy mode again. Unfortunate. But I'm okay with that. I think we'll do what was it, Canyon? This one? Yeah, this one. We'll do this one, and then we'll see how well we can do. I want to do. I'm very tempted to do easy mode again because it's been a hot minute, and we're streaming this one more time. I think we'll do easy mode. I think it'll be. What can I customize actually? Starting adults. 8. Ooh. Funny thing is, I just recently watched a stream where somebody did a 1 beaver challenge, where the idea was, could they get 1 beaver to survive hardcore, like a modified hardcore version of the game. Obviously, the beaver would have to have unlimited life, otherwise it would immediately die. But I did like that. That was cool. I mean, surprise, surprise. As long as you get established quick enough and you don't get hit with like ridiculous droughts, you can survive just fine. Once you get your food and water established, you're basically done with the game. But we're not doing that. We're gonna be checking out the update mostly. We're gonna be checking out the Iron Teeth, seeing how they are. Also relearning the game because it's been a hot minute. Spleen 2D. That's a really stupid name. What's a fun? Not necessarily a funny name. Beaver Tua. Since this is gonna be our second. Where are you guys going? Since this is gonna be our second day or our second playthrough, let's call it Beaver Tua. I'm sure that's fine. Whoa, whoa, hello. Happy's whoa. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's the layer thing. We'll go back to infinite. All right. It's gonna be a hot minute before I figure out exactly what I'm doing here again. It's funny if you're watching this right after the first playthrough, you might be a little like annoyed, like, oh come on, you just learned how to play the game. What the hell? Now you're having to start all over again? It's like, yes. Unfortunately, yes, I do have to start over again. This is for props. I'm looking for how to harvest things. So you'll have to be patient. You're forced to be patient with me. We should definitely get this going. Let's see. Do I remember? Was it R? Yeah, it was R. At least I remember this much. You know, in hindsight, this probably wasn't a great pathway. let's get that pathway fixed a little. And then we need to demolish. There we go. How's the music? It sounds fine to me. I think it's good. There we go. We have that. Ah, here we go. Gather a flag. That's primarily what I want to work on first. Fermenter. We don't need to worry about the fermenter. What trees do we have access to? Oh, we got like a natural bridge right here. Nice. So I think we'll take advantage of that bridge. So obviously the first like hour or so is gonna be mostly just me messing around, establishing my my colony. So if you're not into that, you know, you can skip the first like what, 2 hours. I mean, you're skipping the whole stream if you skip the first 2 hours, so maybe not. See if you like the stream first before, you know, throwing it all away. Do I want to do an industrial? I think this needs power. Yeah, it does need power. Materials, power. I'm trying to remember storage. Yeah. No, it's not this one. It's the, is it small warehouse? No. Was it this? They look different. Yeah, they do look different. They weren't lying. They actually did change the models of a bunch of stuff. And then I know I need this. I think like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then I know we're gonna need like a small warehouse over here for the berries. And then I think the first thing, we need science. I know that. Inventor. I think if I put this, I should be fine putting this here, I think. Let me think. Actually, I want to push this back a little bit more, yeah. And then what, how do you shift the door? I'm trying to remember. Oh, shucks. Why can't I remember any of the shortcuts? That'll be fine. And then we'll move the path again to kind of do that. A little bit of that. Actually, we'll just do that. Go into demolish. Yes. And then we'll get, oh, hey, back this way. There we go. No rhyme or reason. I'm trying to think. What else do I need? We have food, we have water, we have logs, and then we're gonna have a science hut. All right, let's get everyone moving. I think we're fine for the first day. Our work hours are, we're at 16 work hours, so I think we're actually fine working hours. Eventually. Oh, that's right. I have to mark the trees to be chopped. Cut trees. So we'll just mark everything here to be demolished or to be chopped. And then what about all the trees down here? Will these be fine? Okay. How much do you cover? You actually, yeah, that's fine. Because these trees will eventually repopulate this little area. So I think we're okay to chop all that down. Once we get a forester, at least. I think once we get a forester, we'll be able to do some like legitimate work. Also check out this like overhang. Fancy bridge, huh? Really nice. Time for sleep. Everyone is just chilling. There we go. Everyone's asleep. Is this work hours? 16 working hours. Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to think. What do we need to do? I think we're all just kind of waiting for the wood to show up. So I think while we're doing that, we should probably get maybe a second one. Get two of these guys working on chopping. Got a pumper, pumping his log. Good man. Oh, I have to, hold on. Harvest. Plant crops. Oh. Plant trees and bushes. You should be, How do I make you do stuff? Or are you already full? What is your internal storage? Yeah, you already have berries. Okay. Well, we just gotta wait. Now it's just a waiting game for logs. Oh, we gotta switch this. Actually, hold lumber. Speaking of which, this should be set to berries. Gosh, I wish I could tell right off the bat what these are. And then this is gonna be watata. Watata. All right. So what is this? Day 2? Yeah, day 2. We're fine. I keep accidentally turning that on. I keep scrolling through the layers. What's our first plan? I think our first plan is to build a dam. In fact, can I build a dam yet? Yes, I can. I think having a dam here would be pretty good. I'm trying to think of how I want this to work though. Because if I have it here, then all this gets dried up. We have poo water right here, so not ideal. Oh, we're paused. Are we paused? Yeah, okay, we're good. I'd like this all to get backed up. Well, only up to here. Because then we're flooding all of this. So actually we should probably build a dam like somewhere around here. Because this we can do like a double high wall. But then how do we get down there? Let me see if there's like a natural slope to get us in here. No, there's not. Unfortunate. So we will let me see. So someone's already working here. Yeah, we're good there. Water's happening. Food stocks are happening. Wood's getting supplied. So what we need to do is block this off. Well, actually we need a path. So first off, we'll do a path. And then 70 science. What's my science at? We have 5 science. All right, obviously that's going to be an issue. Because we'll need to make a path down here. Unless we use... No, they can build down, I believe. That's a levy. That's 120. Mamma mia. I'm trying to think of the best way to handle this. You think that'll be fine? I think that'll be fine. That's just so we have a bit of a backlog as we're stop doing that. As we're trying to get science. I think we're gonna need a second scientist hut. I can already foresee that because we're definitely making science way too slow. Yeah, I need the science like yesterday. You beavers are not cut out for the job. No, blow this up. Yes, blow it up. How many we have? 11, 12. Some beavers that don't have a job. We need a forester. I just reminded myself. Forester is gonna be... Actually, we're gonna need this too. That's a farmhouse. Mentor, no. Industrial lumber mill, no. Forester, we're gonna need this once we hit 30, which we actually have now. So this needs okay, yeah, we'll unlock it for 30. So we're just gonna throw this over here because I remember last time we did this, and we played without a forester for a little too long, and that caused issues for me. We also are gonna need a lumber mill. Lumber mill is probably gonna sit maybe on this side. Let me think. Where did I see lumber mill? There we go. R. Where's our exhaust? Oh, I don't think it matters too much. I'm trying to think. I need this pushed back a tiny bit. And then we need power. Hopefully that's fine. There we go. And then this needs to be slightly lower priority because I would like this to be built first. In fact, I should probably put this priority a little bit higher so that they focus on doing that first before doing the forester. Oh, this is not done yet. Hello, excuse me? Okay, they're working on it. They're doing it. Gotta trust them. Trust the process. Thankfully we got some baby trees up here, so that's good. No signs of a drought yet, so that's always nice. And then once we unlock levees, which is I believe no. Maybe I should add another storage for water. Because they're probably going to need more than just one thing of water. And also we got to start thinking about babies. Babies are also a priority. Also housing as well. Where are their houses? Where do you guys sleep? Here it is. Oh, this is housing. Okay. Actually, in a video I saw, in the stream I saw where they did a 1 beaver challenge, they were mentioning how this should be like the default house that's unlocked for you, not this. I kind of agree with that. I actually do like this idea of having like a building a bunch of these little houses. This is 20, 70, 40. See, I mean, because this is 40, so it's literally double. But for 35, we can hold 8. Honestly, yeah, this is still by like default the better house to have. But we're gonna need 2 of these already. So might have to redo the layout again. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving this path over slowly but surely. Keep touching this. Stop touching that. Let's see. Our destruction. Destroy. It's a destroy. That. And then we'll build a second house for these Foolians. There you go. And then maybe we'll make a staircase in the back to... I'm sorry, I got Maya. Like, Maya controls use this stuff. So you hold Alt and then you scroll and you move your mouse around. And it causes you to do dumb stuff like that. It throws me off. A lot of this game you can play with just your mouse. You don't really need your keyboard for much. We got a couple of lazy beavers, so I'm not too worried about housing. Or I'm not worried about making more babies. Because we still have some unemployed beavers working. We can raise the priority of this again. What does this need? This needs planks. So it's got the logs, it needs the planks. And that I would like these to be a tiny bit lower because they're not mandatory. They would just be a nice thing to have. Let's think. How's this doing on power? It's working, but we need more power. If I remember right, if we need levees. We really need this. We're almost there. We're getting there. As soon as we can get levees to like segregate the what are they called? Water mills? What are these dumb things called? Water wheels. We can also get the larger ones. Yeah, this one is not making nearly enough power. We could also do the hamster wheel. That's also a possibility. I would like to not do the hamster wheel. If I can, I don't want to like dedicate one beaver to doing nothing but that. Yeah, so they're starting to do that. I need to make storage for their logs now. And I believe, where can you guys hold logs? Okay, yeah. So this should be fine right here. And this needs to just be that, planks. Just hang on to the planks. It's all a little dog walk past. It's very sweet. So as that's chomping away, just waiting for the to get like what, like an extra 4 points of science. Please, science harder. There we go. Because I want the levies. Yes, now we can actually work on well, for one, can work on that. We need a staircase as well. I just realized. How much is a staircase? 70. I love my job. Let's see, because I want to raise the water level, because because we need water storage ideally from here to like here, so it needs to actually basically follow this, so we can do it from there, and then we'll start to slowly eat this away. But because we still need a way to cross, we still need a crossing way. Oh, you know what? This guy doesn't have anything to do because he doesn't know what to replant. Stop. Plant. Let's see. Because we want the oaks. The oaks give us the most, I believe. There we go. We'll do oaks down there. Because we also still need some resin. I don't want to do birches. Pine is probably our best choice. This is mangrove. That needs to be in the water. I think we'll do pine up here. There we go. We'll call that good enough for now. What's your area? Oh, you can actually do a whole lot. You can do a much bigger area. So I think we'll do... I think we'll actually just do more oaks. Because it's always good to have just a bunch of oaks. We won't do that big of an area for oaks, because I'm just looking at where the green is. And in fact, I didn't like take into consideration the green. I can probably unmark some of these. Which means I'm probably gonna have to alter some of these. Yeah, I'm gonna probably need to plant more of this. But I mean, that should be enough pine resin. We also have pine trees here if we need resin. Let's see. No free beavers, so everyone has a job, which means it's gonna get turned off. I don't think we're gonna need 2 of you. Actually, why don't we just destroy that? Let me think. Might have to just follow the outer rim of the levee. So just do it like that. And then we'll do, after they're done with that, then we'll add the dams. And then that's probably going to end up flooding. We'll see. Okay, I think that should be fine. So now we chopped most of our trees. So Just kind of just waiting for stuff to grow again. As you can tell, we don't even have the houses built. Let's get another storage for these. And then while we're at it, I guess we'll add a second thing for lumber. Granted, we're not going to be able to do much because, you know, we're out of trees. And then, oh shucks, what do we do? Got science. Oh, here comes the drought. Well, good thing we got the dam up, so we should be fine. What's our water looking like? Almost 300, about 300. Maybe we should build, no, because we don't have any trees. Yeah, we got 15 planks and that's all we got to our names. So we can actually just turn that off. Because for now, 15 plants is gonna be just enough. Now we are just waiting. I'm trying to think. If we expand over here, can we steal any trees? We would have to make a path. Oh yeah, that's right. Stairs, 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 stairs. Might as well get stairs while we have them. While we got the science. Let's see. See that I've put myself in quite the predicament here. Because I need a path down here. So excuse me. I would like the path. Eating up all this good tree real estate, unfortunately. Hello? There we go. That's what I needed. He's gonna drive me up a wall. I keep doing that. We'll just wait. If nothing else, this game teaches you a lot about just waiting for things to happen. You just have to be patient. Unfortunate that we have lost all these trees, but you know, what can you do? I will have to mark that for replanting as well while we're here. I should mark that for, that's fine. Not the end of the world. And then we could do another. We can do another gather a flag. That's what I'm trying to think of. If I can figure out where the flag is. It's right here with food, right? Yeah. And then we'll add a little storage thing. And we'll make sure that's marked for berries whenever they get around to doing that. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to mark this for destruction. Drought started. RIP. Hope you guys got enough water. We're gonna be pausing this for a hot minute. We're on day 19. Wow. Oh, a lot of our trees are gonna die. Oh, that sucks. Ooh. How long? Oh, it's like half a day. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Not the worst drought we could have had. In hindsight, I probably should have put the trees up here. That's fine. I think we'll get to a point where we'll be able to make several dams coming all the way down. We got more than enough water, so I'm not too worried. We got plenty of berries to eat. We're just herding on logs. Might have started our log production a little late. We can just turn that back on. It's fine. I don't think I'm worried about that. What I want to do is Mark this for cleanup. Drought ended. Yippee! Cycle 2 begins. Back on day 1, cycle 2. Still doing good on beavers. I think someone might have died of old age. Yeah, a couple of people died of old age. Which probably means we should start looking into this little bad boy here. We can put you right here. There you go. Eventually we'll have logs. One day, mark my words, we'll have the logs to build this. Unfortunately, today's not that day. But it looks like all the trees survived. Forester. I should probably get rid of these first. So I can remark them for planting. Also make sure oaks are planted here. What is the range of this? Yeah, I can reach back here. Probably put more pines. Yeah, that's the one that makes the resin. There we go. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're good. We're just waiting for these dumb trees to finally grow. Maybe one day. 30 days. Fuck. What about these? 13 days. Oh yeah, speaking of which. Waiting for these. Too far from a district, cannot be reached. Why? Huh? Excuse me? Oh, I know why. Because, again, we don't have this. Because we don't have flipping logs. I should just put like a... Move this. Yeah. Put that there. Yep. Gonna lose all that resin. That's fine. I think we'll survive. We don't need resin right now. We need trees. Just need trees. And besides, we're gonna get all these trees at some point. And while they're doing that, make sure the rest of that's filled out with pine, so we don't lose the population as we're cutting. Thankfully, these are pretty low priority. In fact, I'm going to push that even further down. Yeah, that's fine. I like that to be, yeah, that's normal. Well, you don't need this one. There we go. Hopefully they can grab that stuff. Keep this and this at a low priority until that other stuff is built. Because I want like a big gush. I don't want this to start flooding when I'm not ready for it. So now the goal is just to attempt to build up a stockpile of logs. As we wait for these bad boys to grow. Pines are almost ready, but there's so little pines here. Next goal is to get our next dam in. Ideally, also, I'd like to get rid of that nasty water, but you know, it is what it is. I want to get here and chop these little suckers down. That's what I really want to do. Right now, everything needs logs, and we don't have enough logs. Kind of built our log stockpile a little too late. So we're just gonna have to wait. Be patient and wait. Watch these little idiots choidle away. We need one log! Can you not spare one log for this stupid thing? Please. Just spare one stupid log. Thank you. God. Ugh. I swear, I'm gonna go insane. This game drives me nuts sometimes. And then we can finally grab these logs. Mark everything back here to be chopped. Because honestly, these trees I don't care too much about. Come on, chop. Obviously, we don't need these chopped. It's a bit silly. We don't have to go that ham. And we'll keep like 2 of these. Fine. We'll keep 2 of those little trees just to repopulate. In fact, I should do maybe a little more. Just so that they have a chance to regrow. And repopulate this whole little area. I'll be able to work at the district. I think we're at a point where, yeah, we're running out of beavers. Do this. Oh, no. Back to storage. And then start flipping this around. There we go. That's what we needed. And then have this be log storage. All right, there we go. Hopefully, has this been built yet? I feel like this needs to be pretty high up on our to-do list. I'm gonna be real with you, because we're getting dangerously low. We're not down to 1 beaver, but we're getting close to 1 beaver. I'd like to make sure that we don't get completely, caught with our pants down, per se. Thankfully, these big oaks have a ton of logs in them, so I'm not too concerned. Then worst comes to worst, we just come back all the way back here to harvest more logs if we need to. It's always a possibility. In hindsight, I probably should have made this path go back here instead. That might have been a little bit smarter, but it's fine. I think this is good enough. Let me think. We're getting to a point where you can start looking at maybe building a farm, I think. Farmhouse, at least. I can figure out where the farmhouse is. Yeah, farmhouse right here. Where do I want this? I like this area back here to be the farmhouse. I can get a path. There we go. And then this is not like a high priority thing. You don't have to put all your logs in there. No, you don't have to. It's fine, it's fine. We have more important things to put our logs into. Oh, thank God this is being used. We just gotta keep the berry production up. I think we should be fine with these 2 locations for berries. Yeah, this is fine. There's like a ton of berries over here. I think we're good. Houses are being built. Thankfully. Hey, let's go. Everyone's happy. Building, okay. Lacks materials and lacks workers. I'm working on it. Don't worry, don't you worry. I'm working on it. We're trying to rebuild our population slowly but surely. Okay, now I can go back to focusing on this. And we need corn and potatoes? Do we not get potatoes here? Cassavas, soybeans, canola, corn, eggplant. Two. I could have sworn potatoes was the thing. Maybe that's just a foxtail thing, but we'll do. Let me see what the farm radius is. So yeah, we're well within our limitations here. So we'll do corn, just to have a variety of things. I'm gonna leave that little front area. What else? Soybeans, 8 days. To have like no drought resistance. Cassavas are the only thing. This tool is designed. Okay. Requires building farmhouse, drought resistance, 3-day. Cassava. What is cassava? Can you eat a cassava? Or do you have to ferment it? You might have to ferment it. Can you eat corn? That's another. I think I got more questions than answers right now. We have the fermenter. I think you can just eat raw corn. I think they're fine to eat raw corn. I'm thinking too much like a human. Fermenter. Maybe we don't worry about the fermenter now. Maybe we just get this focused whenever we get the chance. 2 beavers here. I think that's fine. Scientists, I don't think we need 2 scientists now. I think we're okay with just 1. We only have planks. Working on the logs. No one can go and work there. Down to 8 beavers. Oh no. Oh, we might need another one of these. Buddy, go do something. No one should just be hanging out. Oh, this guy needs a medical bed. Let's see if I can figure out where that is again. Science. Science. Teeth grinder. I'm pretty sure this is what he needs. Do tooth grinder there. Rooftop terrace, nah. We'll unlock this for 80. The medical bed. I think they'll be fine. What else? Back scratcher? Back scratcher here. Alright, we'll just let them work on that. Alright, buddy. I don't think we need you there anymore. There you go. You can do that instead. Just kind of trying to micromanage my little dudes here. This, we definitely don't need that anymore. We leave that pause for now. And pause champ that. Are we still focused on this? I know it's pretty low priority, but at some point I'd like to get this built. Yeah, that's still pretty low priority. That's fine though. All right, let those grow. You don't have to be here for them to do their thing. You got 2 days. Or no, 10 days. They got 10 days to do stuff. In hindsight, I probably should have planned it more, but you know, I just needed this to get started. Speaking of which, I need storage. What can hold the... I assume these can hold corn. Yeah, these can hold corn. So we'll put that there, just so it can hold corn. Corn, yes. We love corn. I'm just gonna wait for this to, once this gets built, then we'll pause it and then put the levee as high priority. But right now we're just literally just waiting for logs to happen. Oh, yep. This is getting very unhappy. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'd like this to be built a little faster now. We can put this at the top priority. Get this built ASAP, please. PP, please. Oh, good. And then, I mean, once that's built, this is basically all gonna get flooded. So we'll need a separate path. Actually, you know, I should have let the levees that were here where they were. Hindsight is 2020. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Because we could just leave this. No, we can't leave that there because it's just gonna get flooded. We're gonna have to move this all like somewhere down here potentially. So once that gets built, I'll slowly demolish this. Okay, that's got built. Is this still walkable? Everything here still walkable? We Gucci? Looks like we're Gucci. Actually, I think everything's fine. Okay. Well then, I think this is still walkable. I think they can still walk past this. All right. Crisis averted. I might try to still rework this though. Maybe push this back like one extra space. But I mean, if it works, it works. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I just mostly wanted this to... I wanted this to be a little more flooded. And then I also want to get this. Get that working. Since we're slowly starting to build things again. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this area back here because we have to deal with this poop water first. Yeah, you're still working on this. So thankfully these are all growing back. That's good to know. Still waiting for these little dummies. They're almost there. I think these already grew at one point. Yeah, looked like we already had like a small harvest up here. Well. We're down to 6 beavers. I don't like that. How you doing, buddy? We could really use you today. We're probably gonna need more. Honestly, I should be building more of these. So let me get a path back here. Because I want these. Yeah, those are 1 spaces. Because I'm a little worried about overpopulating. I don't want our population to just like skyrocket. And this is a good way to do that, actually. So I'm actually gonna destroy some of these. I'll destroy these 2. And we'll expand once we're ready. But we got 2 extra free spots. We have this guy right here working for us. So we'll be able to repopulate for a moment. Science again. We're not doing too bad on science. This is still chugging away. That's actually almost done. Let me get another thing of water. Even though we don't have the beavers, we're gonna eventually need it. This is not like a huge priority. You don't have to worry about this for now. I would actually prefer this to get done first. Might as well just get this done while we have the chance. How's the corn here? It's almost there. I think I will expand the farm. Did we do eggplants? I think corn's fine. Just for now, we'll keep the corn going. There we go. So once we turn this back on, we'll expand our little farm. This is almost done. I'd like that to be done a little quicker, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Because we don't have a ton of trees left. Got some trees here. Actually, we can turn this back on. Yeah, that dried up immediately. Oh, that's so sad. If this gets built, then we can actually just get rid of this and then path our way over here. Which, I mean, unfortunately, I don't think this is going to stay here. We're probably going to have to move this or reroute the... Actually, we'll just reroute the... We'll do it again. We'll do it again. I swear. How long is this drought? 0.3 days. That's fine. Don't worry. I'll fix all this mess. Ah, yes, delicious water. Okay, that's fine. Now we can butt power stuff with our lumber mill if we ever get the chance to. Which, speaking of which, we should probably make a path going down. Oh, perfect. I'm so glad they built that on the last day of the drought. That's great. So we should make staircase going down. Because I want to do levees. Oh, actually, no. Not that one. Power. And then we'll need power shafts. And then let's get the priority sorted out. So obviously, we want this. We want our levees to be at the highest. And the power shafts to be the second highest. And whenever these are due, they'll be due. Okay, there we go. And that should quintuple our power output. It'll be glorious, glorious power. We'll have so much power we won't know what to do with it. Now it's just kind of thinking, what do we need to do now? Got more incubators. Everything's still, the population's still dwindling fast. We got 3 extra babies in the works. Yeah, that's fine. Not super necessary yet. Oh yeah, that's right. I said I was gonna get rid of this bridge because now we have this one. So I think we're okay to demolish. So I'll just wait for them to pick up materials. Hold on. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Small hiccup, as per usual. Just waiting for these things to get picked up, as always. Actually, they should be able to grab everything from here. So what am I doing? Why am I waiting? Because we built a staircase down there, so they should be able to just grab all this stuff. Perfectly fine. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. Pick this up, you swines. Well, you beavers. Oh, our beaver situation. Cycle 3, day 5, and our numbers are dwindling drastically. What is going on with this? Build this dumb house already, please. Somebody just put the stupid last log in there. Thank you. Jesus. My goodness. Was it so hard? We can unpause this. Just need one worker. Have them harvest. Once they're done harvesting, then we'll switch. Still needs a worker. This guy's working here, but my goodness, is he taking his sweet time. You know, we could probably pause scientists or science stuff, because we kind of need a couple of jobs done. I'm also keeping my eyes on this berry guy. Once he fills up his thingy, yeah, you're sacked, buddy. You don't get the comfy life. You go do something else. I'm gonna keep the forester there because I want him to stay on top of that. How much do you cover, actually? You cover this whole down area, bottom area, so we only have to turn this guy on whenever we need to do this upper area, so I'm not too worried about that. This guy is covering all this stuff. He's taking his sweet time. Okay, good. We're up to 8 beavers, 5 adults, 3 babies. Good. We're finally starting to recuperate. These hold 10, right? So we have capacity for 20 beavers. Good to know. I'm a little worried because I've seen people, like, when I've watched videos of Timberborn, people playing the Iron Teeth or Iron Tails, they They always like put one too many of these, and then they end up overpopulating, and then they end up with too many beavers to feed and water, and it ends up just kind of like making the run a lot harder than it was supposed to be. Nice. So yeah, we're getting capacity. We are zooming. Let's go. So now we can actually look at some other buildings then. Let's see. Don't need to worry about these yet. Tubes. We'll think about tubes a little bit later. Deep water, no. No. Food. Fermenter is probably going to be necessary at some point. Gear workshop, probably our next one. And then tapper shack, wood workshop. That makes the, okay, yeah, I know what that makes. This is, do we have access to metal nearby? No, not easily. We'd have to crawl our way up here or up here, which at the moment doesn't look too simple. We have at least 2 layers we can go up, and then we got to figure out a way to get up here, probably with tubes. We'll probably get up there with tubes. Bigger wheels, we can do bigger wheels. I don't want to do bigger wheels. These are going to be good. Not worried about those yet. I'd like to upgrade our, oh, that's 1.5k. That's a lot. Double shower. It's probably not bad. Double shower is not a terrible idea. Monuments, we're not there yet. I think we'll do the gear workshop. And then we got to butt this up against this bad boy. This doesn't need workers. This does need to be built. And then we'll add a little storage thing here, since we got the space. And I believe, can we put gears? Hold on. Deposit. Yeah, we can put gears. Okay, good. I was a little nervous. All right, crisis averted. And I believe we should be lucky enough. I think this should be able to power the gear workshop. We're gonna cross our fingers and hope it actually does, because Lord knows, knowing my luck, it won't. But we're doing pretty good. I would say we're doing perfectly fine. We're our beaver population is coming back slowly, but we're losing adults. Food is dwindling quite fast. And pause that. So yeah, we can pause the forester for now. Trying to think what other jobs we need to pause. I would say probably this one also needs to be high priority for a job. Okay, there's one guy there. Oh boy, this is looking rough. We gotta make food for the next generation. This is not good. How are we doing? Baby not doing too good. We need more babies. Come on, babies. You stupid babies, hurry up and get born. Because we're down to, we're literally down to 3 adults. Oh no. Right now the goal is just to stock up on food. Oh no. Oh, what have I done? Might have to make a medium warehouse. Or maybe we'll just make another small one. Because, you know what? No, we'll do medium. It's a lot of logs. Make sure that's set to berries. Here we go. We need another one over here set to berries as well. My colony may die off, but the young will inherit the weaks. Come on, man. I need you popping out. How much is it for the next big incubator? It's 1K and it requires stuff I don't have. Oh boy. Okay, okay, the babies came out. Thank God. Thank the heavens. How's water? Water's doing pretty good. It needs to be water. Come on, you dumb babies! Hurry up and grow up! I need a new generation of working class. Oi! Do something! Okay, these guys are good. They're fine. Okay. Alright, I need you to move over here. Harvest this. Once he's done harvesting this, I'm gonna set up the I'm gonna set him up for planting. And then we'll turn that off. I still need that. I probably don't need one worker there, but I don't know. Same time I might. Maybe we'll turn you off. Oh, we have 5 adults. Let's go. All right. Life is slowly returning to our colony. Okay. I'm just looking. See you. You're not doing anything. You're sacked. Yeah, go find a new job, buddy. Hey, what do I see here? You're sacked. You don't got enough things to do? Go find something to do. You scum. Food's doing okay. I need this to be set to planting. Oh no, we have one more thing back here to harvest. And then we'll plant. Man, I'm like, whew. We almost lost our colony there. Scary stuff, huh? We're on cycle 3, day 14, and we almost lost everything. Alright, good. Once he's done, then we'll turn this back off. Let them do their own thing again. But man, that was a bit hit or miss. I'm not gonna lie. A little scary. Yeah. You're sacked. Go find a new job, you bum. We have 1 unemployed beaver, so I think now we can turn back this. Get some new trees planted. Okay. Just keeping my eyes peeled, trying to think of what we need to do. What does this need? Does this need planks? It's got the logs, it needs planks, so we gotta turn this back on. We'll let him toil his fingers away at that. Buddy, you're sacked. Go get a job, you bum. In fact, I got one right over here for you. You go work on this side. Is this full? That's full too. All right, so we have plenty of logs. Why can't I see my log production here? Oh, there it is. It's 92. Never mind. Don't mind me. Just a little silly. Silly, haha, hee hee, funny guy. Everyone's got a job right now. 679. We're back to 9 beavers. Let's go. I knew we could pull ourselves back from that disaster. Got a whole new generation of people working for us now. Let's go. Life's good. I think even now we can even potentially work on the fermenter. So I think this is just enough space for the fermenter. Yeah. Does this require power? It does require power. No! Fermenter's got to go over here. Sag. Yeah, fermenter's gotta sit here somewhere. Ferment. We're not gonna be able to get into that unless we make scaffolding to walk over here, which is possible. We can do that, but I feel like this is probably a better idea. Maybe not, actually. The more I look at it, the more I don't want it there, because then we're not going to be able to jump power, and the goal is to have power jump from building to building. So maybe back here is the correct answer. And then maybe we do, what's the scaffolding? Isn't there a scaffolding block? Floodgate, no. That's this platform. There we go. Okay. We'll get that worked. Get that worked out. Slowly but surely. Then we're gonna need a path to it. And then this makes well, it's going to make the fermented beans, or the fermented cassava, because we're gonna plant cassava over here. What is the easiest way up here? Because that might end up, that's the closest. I think this is, it's a little bit lower. This might be a little bit lower. Yeah, this is technically lower, it looks like. Because let's see. Yeah, this is lower. So for height-wise, we should be going for this one. This one will be a tiny bit easier to get to. I'm just trying to see like what is our path of least resistance. Might be going from here, here, platform, and then cross. That's gonna be really far. This, no, those are all way too far. This is probably our best bet. It's just like right here. It won't take too long for us to get over here. Autosave. Okay. So we need cassavas. We're gonna do cassavas. What is your... Yeah, I know it's not connected. We're working on it. We're working on it. Let me breathe. All right, now we need to plant cassavas over here. There we go. And then we'll put it in storage for the cassavas. Cassava. Cassava. We don't have a free beaver yet. Hey buddy, go find a new job. There we go. How are we doing on food? Still doing good on berries. Just keeping an eye on supplies. What are we doing on logs? It's almost filled. This guy's not doing anything. Get out of there. You're not doing anything. This is fine. Don't have any gears yet. Working on gears. We might need another planker because I know that it's what is it? 2 planks? No, it's 1 plank for 1 gear. So we're gonna be burning through our planks faster than we're gonna be getting gears. Or we make a second storage for gears, which is probably the call. Which means we get rid of this. And then we make another storage for the planks. And I grabbed the wrong one. Hang on. Yep, this is the wrong one. Oops. So it is this? Yeah, it's this. And this will be planks. There we go. Because to keep a supply, oh, there goes that. Well, we're not doing anything now. Industrial district is offline now, officially. So, which means, let's turn some of these jobs back on. Maybe we get the bigger storage now for the logs. Where do I want this? Ideally somewhere where I don't plan on planting more stuff. And this will just be for logs, so that we're always cutting trees. Turn that back on. Turn that back on. Still doing good on berry supplies. Yippee! Alright. Goal number 2. Figure out how to get to one of these things. We must climb the red rock. Figure out how we're gonna do it. Okay, I can already tell we're gonna need a platform here. Need that. Stairs, stairs, stairs. Oh no, you gotta push it back. We're gonna pause because I'm a dum-dum. Okay. There we go. So this one needs to be built first, and the others don't matter too much. It's the best way over here. There we go. This one's gonna be a bit tough to climb this wall here. There we go. That wasn't that bad. And then we need a gatherer's flag. Scavenging flag. We got just enough. And then we need a storage. Which one can hold? Oh, I can turn these back on. What can hold scraps? Can you hold scraps? Yes, you can. Okay. But do we want a bigger scrap storage? Maybe we do. I think we do. There we go. All right, they're working on it. Simple enough, simple as. We are slowly but surely clawing our way out of this with what is it, 14 beavers? Let's go. Let's get a scientist back. We'll get someone here to work on this. Speaking of which, yeah, that's already planted. That's actually almost ready to be picked up. Come on, let me free. Stupid thing. We'll let him finish up that job. Once he's done, we'll sack him. We might have to upgrade the berry storage. Where's he going? Oh, you're going all the way over there. Wow. What a waste of your time. Waiting for him to go to stop working. There you go, you're done. You're sacked, buddy. Let the babies eat the remains. Let's see. We can do at most 20. Everyone's got a room. Room there, plenty of room here. I'm nervous. Everything's going according to plan. Do we have storage? Yeah, we do have storage for... No, we don't have storage for... We don't have cassavas yet. I'll work out storage for cassavas in a minute. Honestly, I would like this cassavas to be stored here. I know it's a little inefficient. But you know what? So be it. This one, right? Can I prioritize this by haulers? Do I know how to do that? No, I think I need a very specific thing. These are ready to get harvested, so we can unpause this. I think we're getting pretty close to wrapping up. I feel like we have done our due diligence. Trying to see. Yeah, we got plenty of logs. We're fine on logs. More than enough logs. We're building up our planks and cogs, which is good. Next thing we're working on is getting some of the metal. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here, honestly. Shockingly, we're looking good. The goal is, I think next time, obviously we're gonna get up here. Once we get up there, we can actually start looking at metalwork stuff. Unlock this, which we're gonna need an extra scientist now. So this guy, you're getting unpaused. Go get a job, you bum. So we're gonna need to make a smelter, which we're about halfway for the science for that. Efficient mine, we don't need to worry about that. So we'll need scraps, logs to make that. Okay, good. I'm glad I made big storage of that stuff. We can even unlock a large warehouse if we really wanted to. Don't think we need to. We're getting to 17. We have 17 little guys now. So housing is going to be another issue. So I think we prep for the expansion. Okay. And then maybe we do a staircase, because we need a way to get up here. So let me think. And then it would be this. Stairs. Oh, come on. Get out of my face! Ah! We might need to unlock the devil. Oh, it's gonna eat up all my science. Okay, and then there we go. So we'll expand our housing. We'll have this upper area to worry about. Then I think, what is it? The rooftop terrace? That's what I'm thinking of. Where is that? If I was a betting man, I don't think I would know where it is. Decorations. No. Well-being? Oh, wait. Here it is. Perfect. All right. That's enough spoiling our beavers. We could potentially do another pump for deeper for more water storage, but so far we're doing okay. Let's look at our water. Deep. No, we don't need the deep ones. We'll think. Maybe we upgrade our water storage finally. Now that we have planks, we can actually do something with our planks. But we don't have the signs to unlock it, so wah, wah, wah. But I think we're doing pretty good. Beaver, you need a job? I got a job for you. Don't be lazy doing that. Also, I think you can now ferment stuff. You got storage? You got stuff? Yeah, he's got stuff. He's gonna have stuff. Waiting for materials. Hurry up and build this. We got the logs. Just build it. Okay, everyone's got a job. Excellent. Hey, we're back to 5. Let's go. We hit 5 again. Love to see it. I think we're still working on this as well. Yeah, we're gonna work on that. It's finally getting built. I think we only have two workers, right? No, 1 worker. Maybe we get the what's he called? The one where we can have more builders. I will find it. If I can figure out where it even is. Monuments, no. Where are you guys? We need more builders. Hauling post. I think we're gonna need a hauling post and a builder's hut. We can unlock the builder's hut. Okay. Yay! And then how big is this? Yeah, that's fine. And that's fine. There we go. So we got more people in the future to do stuff. When it's available, we'll have more space, more beavers to work. We'll increase that by 1. Yeah, because this is quite the project. And then, are you finally doing something? Yeah, you're finally doing something. Thank goodness. All right, yeah, I feel pretty good about leaving things where they are now. This feels like a great start to our first day. Well, our first 4 cycles. Great first 4 cycles. 12 days in. We've managed to, you know, keep this little area over here green for the most part. Next time we're gonna get into the scrap metal stuff. Start looking into a smelter. And then we'll probably try and get to this bad water source here. Try to use it for resources. What else? Be worried about a bad tide, because the bad tide is eventually going to happen. Figure out a way. Maybe once we're up here, worm our way over here, chop these down, and then try to build some kind of dam maybe over here, I think. And then try to turn this into a reservoir, build that up, have this be a dam. I think that will be good enough. And it doesn't have to be a very big reservoir. Well, I would like it to be big. Like ideally, how big do I want this? I mean, ideally I want it all the way up here, you know, but that would require a ton of logs. So maybe that's what we should do now. No, because I think I have something being built here. No, I don't. Okay, perfect. Sorry, I keep wanting to end the video, but the beavers, they call to me. They're speaking to me. They tell me to build. Keep building like a beaver. You can do it. We believe in you. I'll put a lumberjack flag over here. I can remember where any of that stuff is. Ah. There we go. And then we'll just build a little storage of logs here. And then we need to make sure these guys are marked for choppage. Chapate. There we go. There we go. I mean, we're not going to get all those trees, but ideally, I would like to get all those trees. But for now, yeah, I think that's the plan. Plan is start getting scrap. Start collecting scrap. And then begin this process of potentially damming this up, building this up, damming it. And then we have this little thing of reservoir, this little backup. I'm trying to think of a good height. I don't know what a good height would be. A little difficult to tell. I think we'll start low and then maybe slowly work our way up. But we'll see. Obviously, the end goal is to eventually get to the tunnels, get our tunnel borers out, start tunneling our way to victory. But I think that is more or less it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching live or you're watching the VOD later on, I appreciate you hanging out, spending time with me as always. Let me know what you're thinking about this series. If you like what you see here, you know, look at all these delicious, voluptuous trees that need to be chopped. Ooh, you should put more chopping flags down, but no, I won't. But yeah, let me know what you think. If there's like a goal that you have in mind, because currently right now, like the #1 goal is to get to the tubes. And I think that is, I don't even know where the tubes are. Are you the tubes? No, you're not the tubes. No, you're not the tubes. Science? Bolt assembler. Oh, this is for robots. Tubes. Tubes are gonna be here, huh? Yeah. So like, okay, it's not too far away. I think maybe by next session we should be able to unlock tubes if we can manage to get this, a number cruncher. I'd like to get the number cruncher, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. So we'll slowly beaver our way through this series, working towards tunnels, you know, maybe getting a monument or two. The repopulator, I don't think we're gonna do the repopulator. There's a lot of stuff. It takes several, you know, sessions to get that over and done with. And this is mostly like a baby's first Timberborn session. I've already done the foxtails, and now we're doing the iron teeth. So I'm liking this. This is a great update. Enjoying myself here quite well. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you here, and I will catch you guys on the next one. So until then, goodbye, bye.